Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Grow business. Transform Gujarat.
How much love you have in your heart?
What are these personality types? I'm getting a lot of faces of my life circle के कौन कई personality.
चार से सवारना उठीने હું શું કરીશ? Because they are action oriented people.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for bringing the relationship aspect also. I think that is very critical.
And the same thing will work for entrepreneurs also.
Shri Prem Nidhi Dasji, what brought you to these personalities?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. Because as monks, the goal of our life is spirituality. When I studied the Bhagavad Gita, I realized that in the second chapter, verse number 31, Shri Krishna speaks about two types of dharmas. We have our Swabhava Dharma and we have our Swarupa Dharma.
So what is the connection between the spirituality, entrepreneurship and these personality types?
The temperament is our original nature and these personalities that we are talking about is our nurture. So people may sometimes get bewildered कि वो आओ केम छु?
How you can also overcome your weaknesses with the practical.
Come on, motivation talk, have fun, this, that, he join ही वगैरह depressed है जैसे.
In whatever circumstances, whatever the personality comes as a second generation to take the legacy forward. So what are the kind of pros and cons, and if you can just elaborate on that? A very warm welcome to you, Prabhuji. We are really honored and thank you for joining us at Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industries for this special series.
My honor and my joy.
Thank you. ગુજરાત ચેમ્બર ઓફ કોમર્સની આ સિરીઝ ગુજરાત ઉદ્યોગ જગતની ચર્ચામાં હું આપ સૌનું સ્વાગત કરું છું. આજે આપણી સાથે we have a very renowned speaker and a spiritual monk, Shri Prem Nidhi Dasji. So Prem Nidhi Dasji is a monk, author and spiritual counselor since 1997. He has done his bachelor in computer engineering from PICT Pune. He has worked with Fujisto ICIL before dedicating his life spreading Bhagavad Gita learnings and Indian culture to the society. He has conducted seminars on stress management, work-life balance, mediation, parenting workshop, conflict resolution and personality sciences. He has been called as a speaker to giant companies like Infosys, Wipro, TCS, Kirloskar, to name a few. He has also done programs for more than 500 plus school principals in South Bombay. He has also has a vast knowledge and expertise in diverse subjects like homeopathy, Ayurveda, astrology, Bach flowers and other spiritual science. A very warm welcome to you, Prabhuji. We are really honored and thank you for joining us at Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industries for this special series called Gujarat Udyog Jagatni Charcha. So,
My honor and my joy.
thank you. So, before I ask any questions, Prabhuji, can we start with what brought you to these personalities?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. Because as monks, the goal of our life is spirituality. To awaken this eternal love that the divine has blessed us with in our hearts and to share that love with everyone in this world. As a part of my journey to receive this love and share this love, when I studied the Bhagavad Gita, I realized that in the second chapter, verse number 31, Shri Krishna speaks about two types of dharmas. We have our Swabhava Dharma and we have our Swarupa Dharma. Swarupa Dharma is Swarupa, your original nature, which is infinite. How much love you have in your heart? How much love you all have in your heart?
I think it's finite.
Unlimited, isn't it?
Unlimited, yes.
So that unlimited love is our Swarupa, our original nature. And our Swabhava is this psychophysical nature that we are blessed with, which we can use in this world to connect with that unlimited love and share with others. So when I studied this psychophysical nature, there are so many varieties and modalities to study that. And I found these four personalities to be extremely practical, extremely real, and it worked in my life. For going deeper in my own spiritual life, for understanding my psychophysical nature, and for sharing it with others. That's my little journey that brought me to personalities.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for sharing this. So, before we go to personality types, could I ask you a question on, so what is the connection? You just spoke about Bhagavad Gita. So what is the connection between the spirituality, entrepreneurship, and these personality types?
Tell me, what is the most powerful motivation factor for entrepreneurs and their team members? It's love, isn't it?
Right.
When you engage a person's body, you get a part of the person. When you use their intelligence for creativity, you ask them questions, you help them grow in different workshops and seminars, you get a greater part of the person.
Right.
When you touch their hearts, when they understand the value, the meaning and the purpose for why they are doing something, when they invest the love of their hearts, then they are motivated at a very different level. It's coming from deep within, fulfilling themselves and fulfilling others. So the connection between spirituality and these personalities is that how we have something called self-love, we have something called shared love, and we have something called supreme love. So of course, supreme love is the spirituality part, which is for another subject matter. But these personalities connect with self-love and shared love.
Great. So probably we are talking about a lot of personalities. So can our audience know, entrepreneurs know, that what are these personality types? How do we analyze this in our day-to-day work life or personal life?
Very interesting. See, when we use this word personalities, I want to first define the difference between temperament and personality.
Okay.
The temperament is our original nature, and these personalities that we are talking about is our nurture. For example, જ્યારે આપણે કોઈ મૂર્તિ બનાવીએ તો એની એક અલગ-અલગ વેરાયટીઝ ઓફ રો મટીરિયલ્સ હોય. કોઈ મૂર્તિ, it is granite, some is marble, some is say metal or some is stone.
Right.
That એકવાર જે રો મટીરિયલ ફિક્સ થઈ ગયું ને, you cannot change that. You can shape that murti according to all the various opportunities that you have, the tools that you have, the intelligence that you have, the talent that you have. But the raw material che, it fixed che.
Right. So inherent material nature is going to remain the same.
Exactly.
તમે એને change નથી કરી શકતા.
But unfortunately in life, when you wake up in the morning and you see yourself in the mirror and you say, oh, I just have this face and this body, that is your original temperament. પછી તમે એના ઉપર કેટલું પણ મેકઅપ લગાડો, કપડા પહેરો, that is your external personality. So outside in the world, when the entrepreneurs are working with their team members or with colleagues or even in their personal life with families, their tendency is કે હું આ માણસને કેવી રીતે ચેન્જ કરું. That is a fundamental flaw in learning our સ્વભાવ, કે આપણે આપણું ફંડામેન્ટલ નેચર ચેન્જ નથી કરી શકવાના. આપણે એને શેપ આપી શકશું, આપણે એને ડિઝાઇન કરી શકશું, પણ એ ફંડામેન્ટલ નેચરને ચેન્જ નહીં કરી શકીએ. તો once we understand our fundamental natures, we have our strengths, we have our weaknesses, and we have our emotional needs, which is not going to change. So we can amplify our strength, we can reduce our weakness, and we can fulfill our emotional needs. પણ આપણે જે બેઝિક નેચર છે એને ચેન્જ નહીં કરી શકીએ. તો જ્યાં સુધી આપણે એ બેઝિક નેચર નહીં સમજીએ ને, આપણે બધાને ખાલી ચેન્જ કરવાની કોશિશ કરશું, but we'll not achieve the success that we are looking for, and we'll not get that deepest motivation of love, that involvement that we are looking for. Okay, coming back to the original question, you wanted to know what these
What are the personality types? Yes.
Okay, great.
I'm
Let's
very
get
curious.
into it.
Yeah.
So we'll call them type 1,
Okay.
type 2, type 3 and type 4.
Okay.
Just for the ease of it. હવે એના બહુ બધા complicated names છે. If you go in the world, people call them cholerics, phlegmatics, melancholies, sanguines, બહુ બધા names છે. But we'll keep it simple. Type 1, type 2, type 3 અને type 4. Type 1 personality ની જે basic need છે. Now when I'm sharing these needs, I want you and all our audiences to think of the people in your life and see how these energies of these personalities are actually working in people. તમારા આજુબાજુ જોજો કે કોણ આ personality type માં fit થાય છે.
Sure.
Okay?
Let's
start. First personality, એની જે basic need છે, I call it the acronym FT, foreign travel. F stands for fun, and T stands for talkative. So first personality is bad. Talkative person. We call it, we have a joke, we call them Mike Kalal. They have an invisible mic in front of them.
Right.
They don't have a full stop in their life, they just have a comma. એકબીજા સાથે વાત કરશે ને, અગર કોઈ શ્વાસ લેવા માટે પણ if they pause, એ વચ્ચે બોલવાનું ચાલુ કરી દેશે. So they are talkative people and fun loving. એ લોકોના અવાજમાં જ, એ લોકોના શબ્દોમાં જ, like today morning you said, પ્રભુજી આજે ધમાલ આવશે, we'll have a fantastic program. I understood. Parth Prabhu is type 1 personality. So type 1 personality means FT. Just for memory, foreign travel. But they're basically fun loving.
Okay.
And they're basically talkative. They are the center of the heart of a party. They live their lives as if they are on a stage almost always. They're just so naturally people's people. જ્યારે આપણે લોકોની સ્ટ્રેન્થ્સ વીકનેસીસ જોશું ત્યારે આપણે વધારે ડિટેલમાં જશું.
રાઈટ.
Type 2 personalities, હવે એકવાર આપણે ફોરેન ટ્રાવેલ જઈએ ને, most of us carry our personal computers.
Correct.
Okay. So type 2 personality નું મેં acronym આપ્યું છે PC, your personal computer. That means productivity and control. Type 2 personalities are born leaders. They are born leaders. They just take charge. They love to control themselves, control others, take decisions. They are constantly productive. For them, the worst day is Sunday. કારણ કે Sunday,
they have to work, they have to take charge and they have to work somewhere or the other places.
Exactly. They constantly need activity, productivity, because એ લોકોનો raw material છે. They are born like that. They just, in fact, the greater the challenge, the greater the joy. They love taking up challenges. આ type 2 personalities છે. Type 3 personality, એ લોકોનો જે basic desire and એ લોકોનો જે basic raw material છે ને, that is PA. So sometimes you carry your personal assistant. Just for memory, PA. But P is for perfectionist and A is for analyst. એટલું analysis કરે type 3 કે એ લોકોનું analysisનું પણ analysis કરે. Why do you think so much? They are introverts. If they are right-brained, then their analysis goes towards music, art, poetry. They are the classiest of these 4 personalities. It's all about class, depth, beauty. And if they are left-brained, then they will go into engineering, medical. Prabhuji, 90% of the doctors are type 3 personalities. કારણ કે એ લોકો આટલી મોટી બુક્સ વાંચીને, because they can study, they can analyze, they can go deeper into life's activities. So they are perfectionists and they do analysis. હવે perfectionist માટે છે ને, they are so much perfectionist કે everything in their life is exactly in the perfect place. અગર એ લોકોને તમે પૂછશો ને કે મને તમારો યલો હેન્કી જોઈએ છે, તો they can on a phone call tell you કે મારો કબાટ ખોલો, ઉપરથી ત્રીજું ડ્રોવર ખોલો, એ ડ્રોવરમાં આગળ તમને મોજા મળશે, મોજાની પાછળ હેન્કીસ હશે, એ હેન્કીની પાછળ જે કલર હેન્કી હશે એમાં થર્ડ હેન્કી is yellow in color. That's just perfect. Their food, their spoon is exactly in the correct place. They will get a brain hemorrhage or a short circuit if their schedule થોડું પણ આગળ પાછળ થઈ જશે. Their whole life is perfectly scheduled. They work according to schedule. So they are perfectionists. And they have analysis as their basic desire, their basic raw material.
As in when you are saying, I'm getting a lot of faces of my life circle ke kaun kai personality mein.
You are able to catch
so I'm able to relate to the people in my life who falls in which category.
Yes. So this is like a graph. समझो type 1 personality, if they are talkative and fun loving, FT, type 3 personalities are opposites. They are not talkative because they are introspective.
Right.
They are not fun loving, they are more analysis and knowledge loving. Exactly opposites છે. એ જ રીતે type 2 personality, the way they are productive, active, in control, type 4 personality is completely opposite. For them, I have given them the acronym PR. peaceful
PR.
and relaxed. That's
right.
their basic raw material and nature. Peaceful and relaxed. So how to remember the whole thing? Foreign travel?
Foreign. Yes.
Fun and talkative type 1.
Yes.
They're going with their personal computer.
Yes.
Powerful and productive and in control.
Yes.
Type 2s. There is a personal assistant also. એટલે perfectionist અને analytical.
Correct.
Yes. And a PA. No, the last one is PR.
PR.
You're going for a PR
Right.
in your foreign journey. These people are Shanti Priya Jeev. They just want peace in life. They want to relax. Type 2 જ્યારે રાતના સૂસે ને તો એ વિચારશે સવારના ઉઠીને હું શું કરીશ, because they are action oriented people. Type 4 જ્યારે સવારના ઉઠશે એ વિચારશે કે હું ક્યારે આરામ કરીશ દિવસમાં. They're opposites. In fact, their motto of life is, why stand if you can sit? Okay, બેસવાની જગ્યા છે તો ઉભા શું કરવા રહેવું? સોફો હોય તો they will think, why sit if you can lie down? Because they are, see, for them na, they are very easy to handle people because they don't have very high ambitions.
Okay.
Therefore, they don't have very great weaknesses also. They don't harass people. એ લોકોને તમે કાંઈ પણ ડિસિઝન માટે પૂછશો ને, they will say આ પણ ચાલશે, ઓલું પણ ચાલશે, અને એ લોકોને સાચે ચાલશે. It's very peaceful people. So if you want to know what your personality is, think of these 4 basic words and see what resonates with you. Fun, control, perfection analysis, or peace. I repeat again. Fun, control, perfection and analysis, or peace. Whatever resonates with you is your primary personality. And most of us are a combination of 2 or 3.
Oh, I was just about to ask you this. That
Yeah. કે we are not કે ખાલી એક જ personality છે. And not only we are combination of 2 or 3, we may be different personalities in different situations.
Different places.
Exactly. ઘરે you could be a type 2 in control and power. As an entrepreneur or in your office or with your colleagues, you could be a type 3 or a type 4. So people may sometimes get bewildered કે હું આવો કેમ છું, કે હું મારા ફ્રેન્ડ સાથે કમ્ફર્ટેબલ છું. Your spouse will say કે તમારા ફ્રેન્ડ સાથે you are very comfortable, you are very peaceful, you are very nice, અને ઘરે આવીને મને આટલો કંટ્રોલ કરો છો.
Right.
That is why it is very important to know our personalities, our strengths, our weaknesses and our emotional needs. So then we'll know how to deal with each other based on our strengths. નહીં તો આપણે આપણી weaknesses થી fight કરતા રહીશું, કારણ કે જો first નો strength શું છે? To be very
Fun and-
vivacious and
Yeah.
fun loving.
Yeah.
That is the weakness of 3.
Right.
Because they are more introspective and they are in their own analysis. So they can complement each other fantastically. પણ એ લોકો સમજશે નહીં ને એકબીજાને. They will keep conflicting કે તું આવો કેમ છે? First of all, type 3 will try to become type 1. Let me be fun, let me be the center of attraction, let me be, classical. એ નહીં બની શકે.
Right.
અને પછી conflict કરતો રહેશે. Type 1 will try to become organized like type 3. Type 1 is such a forgetful fellow. Of course, strengths, weakness માં જ્યારે આપણે discuss કરશું ને, I'll tell you more details.
I think that's brilliant, Raghuji. Thank you for giving us the 4 types. Now I'm really curious, and I'm sure audience is also very curious. The entrepreneurs are very curious that you talked about emotional needs, strengths and weaknesses. So, આ 4 personality માં એવી કોઈ personality છે કે જેના કે the entire personality is strength or the entire personality weakness? It's not like that, right? So each one will
Okay,
have.
before that, I'm just sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Type 1, na? So I will need to talk,
Right.
So, tell me out of these 4 personalities, which is the best personality?
I think 4 personality સારી છે.
Exactly.
So
There is no best personality.
I
All
get it.
4 have their strengths
Strengths.
and their weaknesses.
Get it.
So whichever personality we are, we can become the best versions of ourselves and complement with others. Instead of finding કે હું કેવી રીતે best personality બનું, એના કરતા હું મારી પર્સનાલિટીની સ્ટ્રેન્થ કેવી રીતે વધારું, મારી વીકનેસીસ કેવી રીતે વધારું, અને બીજા લોકોની જે વીકનેસીસ છે એને હું કેવી રીતે કોમ્પ્લિમેન્ટ કરું અને એના સ્ટ્રેન્થ મારા જીવનમાં કેવી રીતે એડ કરું. Wouldn't that be something fabulous?
So coming back to, for the sake of audience benefit, આ 4 personalityના strength, weaknesses and emotional need ઉપર જો તમે થોડું વધારે બ્રીફ કરી શકો તો I think that would be great.
Because I'm type 1, મને એક બીજો આઈડિયા આવ્યો about how to recognize personalities, and immediately after that, I will get into the strengths, weaknesses, and emotional needs. Say you are, as an entrepreneur, first time meeting a person, team member, or after you learn this knowledge, તમે હવે તમારા team members ને recognize કરવા છે. As soon as he enters, you know how type 1 personality will enter? Hari bol, they will move their whole body, they will laugh. Their laugh will be like, बत्ती से दिखा रहे नहीं एवी तक. Type 2 personalities, they will sit in power, they will get things done. Type 3 personalities, જ્યારે when they will enter na, they will look here, look there. એવું લાગશે કે એ લોકો બહાર જોવે છે, but actually they are looking inside, they are analyzing કઈ વસ્તુ ક્યાં છે. And type 4 personalities, they will look for the farthest corner in the party, दूर बेसे, and they will just watch everybody. So just by immediately seeing na how a person is entering, you can know what that personality is. અને હવે આપણે જ્યારે strengths અને weaknesses discuss કરશું, so then you will know કે આ personality હું કેવી રીતે હું best experience લઈ શકું, કે એનું best engage કરી શકું in my work life and in my relationship life. તો એનું જ્યારે love બહાર આવશે ને, જે original love છે, you will get the maximum output from that person, not because of force, not because of temptation, because of the innermost drive of the love of their heart. If you want to know these personalities immediately, સમજો તમે કોઈને મળ્યા નથી, તમે મીટિંગમાં જવાના છો, or you are HR, some new person has come to you and you don't know that person, and you want to know કે આ કઈ પર્સનાલિટી છે. હવે હું તમને સ્ટ્રેન્થ્સ અને વીકનેસ તો કહેવાનો જ છું, પણ અગર તમને પહેલેથી જ જાણવું હોય કે કઈ પર્સનાલિટી છે, તો you know their strengths and weaknesses before you meet them, then there are some hints which I'm going to give you today.
I would love to hear that.
Okay, let's take WhatsApp for an example. Type 1, અગર કોઈ ગ્રુપમાં હશે તો કેવી રીતે WhatsApp લખશે ખબર છે? They will send you 5 emojis. એ એક જ emoji 5 times because they are very vivacious and happy, fun loving people ને. એ લોકો હરી બોલ લખશે ને તો there will be 5L. So you can make out that this is type 1. Exactly. અને બહુ બધા messages આવશે એક પછી એક.
Right.
We'll have fun. Come on, everybody come for the party because they are people's people. Type 2 personalities, એ લોકોને WhatsApp કેવી રીતે આવશે? શોર્ટ ફોર્મમાં કામના, JSK. આખું લખશે જ નહીં એ લોકો, કામનું કામ. And they will also underline sometimes. They will, have a big exclamation mark કે આ પૂરું થઈ જવું જોઈએ by this time. Because they are powerful, born leaders, work-oriented people. Useless એ લોકોના WhatsApp આવશે જ નહીં કોઈ દિવસ.
So basically results લાવવા માટે શું કરવાનું એટલું શોર્ટમાં મેસેજમાં લખવાનું.
Brilliant. You got it. You know why?
Yeah.
Because you are also a type 2. I know that. Type 3 personality ના messages કેવી રીતે આવશે ખબર? Point wise, systematic. એ લોકો અગર એક પણ સ્પેલિંગ મિસ્ટેક કરશે ને
તો
ડિલીટ
edit કરશે.
ડિલીટ કરશે, કોપી કરશે. હવે તો એડિટ આવી ગયું છે. So you can know કે આ લાંબા મેસેजेस જેના છે ને type 3 personalities.
So they are perfectionists and they are good with analytics.
You got it.
Right.
Thank you so much for getting it so nicely. They are perfectionists and see type 1 છે ને એ બોલીને પછી વિચારશે. They need to speak to think. और दिमाग का बत्ती चलता नहीं है. Till they do बड़बड़. Type 3s, they think and they speak. એ લોકો કહેશે પણ હું વિચારીને બોલું છું, મેં વિચારીને બધું વિચાર્યું છે. It's not just like that we will use such words. So you can make out that they are type 3s.
Nice.
અને type 4 personality ના messages કેવા આવશે WhatsApp પર?
Messages કદાચ નહીં આવે.
આવશે જ નહીં. યાર watchers, they will just કોઈ જબરદસ્તી એ લોકોને ગ્રુપમાં નાખ્યા છે. તમે મેસેજ પણ કરશો ને so and so રિપ્લાય તો એ નહીં આવે.
Right.
કદાચ 2-4 દિવસ પછી આવશે જ્યારે એ પ્રોગ્રામ પૂરો થઈ ગયો હશે. So this is not wrong or bad. This is connected to their strengths and weaknesses. The beauty is also, you want to share something?
Yeah, so I was just thinking that it would be really hard to comprehend કે કયો personality type છે. પણ પ્રભુજી, like you said with an example, it is really easy to make out કે આ કયા કોમ્બિનેશનમાં પર્સનાલિટી છે और કઈ પર્સનાલિટીમાં માણસ ફોલ થાય છે.
Now it's really easy. More exciting. આ તો તમે ખાલી WhatsAppમાં જોયું. Real lifeમાં we generally become attracted to opposite personalities.
Right.
Okay? So when you go on a date or on a courtship, even if it is arranged marriage, okay? Even as entrepreneurs, you look at your immediate team around you. What I am saying, I'm guaranteeing to you, 90% it works. 10% ના આન્સર્સ આપણે ડિસ્કશનમાં આગળ કરશું.
Okay.
Type 1 and Type 3 will go for a date. એ લોકો સાથે ગયા છે. Type 1 બડબડ કરશે. They will speak 99.999%. That means 100%. Type 1 એક વર્ડ, Type 3 વચ્ચે એક વર્ડ કાંઈ બોલશે. અને Type 1 will say આજે સાંજના કેટલી મજા આવી, કારણ કે એને તો બડબડ કરવાનો ચાન્સ મળી ગયો, રેડીમેડ ઓડિયન્સ મળી ગઈ. Type 3 ની છોકરી બેસીને જોવે છે, અચ્છા વાહ, he is so happy, he is so good, કારણ કે થોડી પેસિમિસ્ટિક છે ને, તો she will feel very attracted કે આ તો બોલતો જ રહેશે and he will make my life happier. So for 6 months to 3 years જેટલું એ લોકોનું હનીમૂન પીરિયડ ચાલશે, they both will just compliment each other. અને પછી બેવ જણ મંદિર આવશે. ભગવાન આ કેટલો બડબડ કરે છે, મતલબ કઈ લિમિટ તો છે કે નહીં? હા. And this fellow, he will say about the Type 3 કે આ મું લટકાવીને કેમ બેસે છે, સડુ. Have some fun in life. And Type 3 ને કોઈ દિવસ છે ને એવું કહેવાનું નહીં, just have some fun in life because they are deep people. આ શું ફન લાઈફમાં કઈ મીનિંગ તો હોવો જોઈએ કે નહીં, કઈ પર્પસ તો હોવો જોઈએ કે નહીં?
So thank you, Prabhuji, for bringing the relationship aspect also. I think that is very critical, as you mentioned, for self-love and shared love. I think this
Exactly. And the same thing will work for entrepreneurs also. Okay, if you have a Type 3 as one of your assistants or your team members, then you know how to deal with them with their energies. તમે અગર એની પાસે હાઈ એનર્જીથી જશો ને, વાવ લેટ્સ ડુ ધીસ, લેટ્સ ડુ ધેટ, એની એનર્જી ઓછી થઈ જશે.
I see.
પણ તમે એને એક ડિટેલ ઓરિએન્ટેડ ટાસ્ક આપશો ને, they will do such a research, they'll become like Steve Jobs. They'll bring out some classical research material for you. Same thing with Type 2 and Type 4. જ્યારે એ લોકો બે જણ બહાર જશે ને, તો Type 2 will pick up the menu and order. He will order for Type 4 also. એ Type 4 કાંઈ બોલે નહીં, પહેલા ઓર્ડર કરી નાખશે because they want to take charge. And Type 4 will be very happy. I am very cool. આને બધું ચાર્જ લેવા દો. Let them do all that, decision making. He will fight my life's issues. અને 6 મહિના પછી, 1 વર્ષ પછી બે જણ પાછા ભગવાન. અને તો જીવનમાં કઈ શાંતિ નથી. This is constantly running. બેસો થોડી વાર, શ્વાસ તો લો, ભગવાને એર બનાવ્યું છે ને માટે. And the Type 4 struggle with Type 2s because they think કે આ તો ધરતી કે બોજ છે, આ હલતા કેમ નથી માણસ, આને કઈ લાઈફમાં એન્થુઝિયાઝમ કેમ નથી? Because they are dealing with each other's weaknesses.
I see.
Now we will discuss how the strengths and weaknesses are the same. That's the beauty of life. કે આપણી જે સ્ટ્રેન્થ છે એને આપણે એક્સ્ટ્રીમમાં લઈ જશું, those very strengths can become our weaknesses. So we don't have to go in the market to do some special courses to change our personalities and external makeups. જે આપણું ઓરિજિનલ રો મટીરિયલ જે ભગવાને આપણને બ્લેસ કર્યું છે, એને જ અગર આપણે બેલેન્સ કરી નાખીએ, then our own weaknesses can become our own strengths. We have the power within us. And that's the beauty of this Swabhav Gyan, which is given in our scriptures. Along with the Swarup Gyan, which is the unlimited love, the spiritual love we have. So then we can have self-love, shared love, and spiritual love in perfect harmony and balance.
Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Grow business. Transform Gujarat.